Can we hear now? Because I was freaking muted. Hello, late night live crew. What's up? Or if you're catching this on the replay, hello. Here's what we're gonna do today. I was going into Google incognito mode and I discovered something that's not new. Oh, hello, Sky. Hello, how are you? This feels like old times, you know? Late night live crew, let's go. Here's what I discovered. In the Google incognito mode, Young Living has been sponsoring this Percheron team of horses. So we're just gonna look on that and see what rabbit trail we can go down. Korea, hello. Why is my background not doing anything? What is happening? I'm muted again? Sorry. Yep, it's me. Hello. Should I just start the stream over again? I know. There's a lag, so I just saw it. Let me just start the stream. I know. There's a lag. It should be good now. I can see my sound going up. I'll just wait. My latency is off, or is it's like a low. It's like either one of the latencies is laggy, so it'll try to be more crispy. Oh my god, more crispy. So, yay! Sorry, there's a lag. All right, we're gonna look at some videos. Oh, is my is it messed up? Sure is. Why am I like this? I was ready, and then I wasn't ready. I'm gonna be in the center of the screen, even though I'm not gonna be. It's fine. I'm just not gonna raise that arm. That's fine. Does this bother me? Nope, sure doesn't. Okay. We're gonna close this one out. I'm looking for my incognito tab. Because there we go. Let me see if I can go to my reaction. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I truly am sorry. I don't know how to fix it. Okay. Reaction scene? This one? Oh, I was playing Dreamlight Valley earlier, so let me just fix this. Okay, so I'm in an incognito tab right now. Oh, my light source. FFS. There we go. I haven't streamed in, I feel like, I mean, I know I streamed earlier with Amy, but it's different streaming by yourself and streaming with a friend. So I was in Google, and I looked up Young Living essential oils in incognito because I didn't want to come up with anti-MLM content. I wanted to see what are people finding when they search for Young Living. Oh, I didn't run my intro. Dang it. Okay, let's run it. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Please do not slap us, YouTube. Thank you for reminding me, Harper. Auntie Scamantha! Yes, the horses look incredible. Here's my question. Young Living posted this a month ago. I know they're bleeding money, and I'm not gonna say, like, obviously taking care of horses is better than scamming people out of essential oils, but there's a ton of videos on it. So we're gonna watch this one first. Theater mode. What? Unlock. Please hold. I was so close. All right, lock it. Lock it. All right. Oh, you can't hear it. Dad gummit. Why is this like this? I'm going back. I know. Sorry.
The Percherons.
I know.
They're bred to be more athletes. They're like big basketball players. Tall, athletic, but they're pretty much gentle giants.
The horses are the equine ambassadors for the company. Gary's just had a passion. He grew up with the horses and he loved them.
Gary's goal was to win the World Percheron Congress and win a Classic Series championship.
Each time we're up there, I think of Gary because this was his dream and he believed that we could take this hitch and we could put them on the road and we could tell people about essential oils. For me, it's always special because he believed in us.
Oh, she's emotional.
Enter number 1317, that is your Young Living Percheron.
When the horses are all in sync and they're driving hard in the power that's in front of you, when you have a good drive, there's nothing better.
Most people never say out loud their big goals because what if I fall? Gary just laid it right out there for us. We knew how much it was going to take to do that, and so this isn't our job, this isn't even our career, it's our life.
Those are big horseshoes.
I grew up on a family farm in central Iowa. The first time I drove a 6-horse hitch, I was 6 years old. And I knew 10, 11 years old that I wanted to do this for a living.
When we met each other, we always knew that we could achieve more together than we could apart.
He tells me this is the grand dream. I want to show horses. I'm like, okay.
The two of us just formed that goal. We just really never knew when or if it would come to fruition.
And then I got the phone call from Gary to represent Young Living.
Gary just had this vision of the horses representing the company, and that's what opens up the door, because the farms are what separate us from all the other essential oil companies. We're bringing the farm to people all across the country.
He wanted people to experience the joy of horses.
That's a
Eddie
big horse.
loves his job, is very passionate about it. When you asked earlier if they have personalities, this is a lot of personality in a 19-hand horse. This attitude that he gets right before the class, you just have to roll with it.
They enjoy doing a job, whether their job for us is showing or pulling trolleys or being a riding horse.
When the horses are in training, we like work on some smaller details so they understand your cues with the lines or with your voice.
It's a lot of building that trust and their confidence to be able to go into the
Oh,
ring.
hey, Shadow.
Making their way in first and Sparrow. On the line for your own Young Living Essential Oil Percherons.
It's almost like a marathon. You have to show at each show throughout the year, garnering all of those points. So we hit the road with 12 horses from May until October.
Coming in the arena is Young Living Essential Oils.
And Sparrow do a nice job of working with them, and he is going to be one to beat.
My biggest priority is just to make sure the horses are lined out, they're evenly spaced.
Him and I also have to work really close as a team. I need to communicate what the judge is saying, what the ringman's saying, what the footing is, what the hitch in front of us is doing.
If you have a horse just make a missed move, that is going to hurt you big.
And the Percherons, they're 2,000-pound horses. If they really want to do something, you're not really going to stop them.
So you have to have that relationship because they have to have the trust in the driver. You have to trust too that they're going to perform for you. When all of the fine details come together, that's when the whole picture to the audience looks succinct and one.
They look more powerful because it's all together, everything's in step, everything's in sync.
And it's those small details that if you never let those go, then that's when good things can happen.
Please welcome your world champions, 6-horse hitch.
Oh my God, they're world champions? This is gonna make me cry.
Great crew. We have a great company behind us. We have the
This
great
is in
draft horse
2021.
industry behind us. And when you have that many people and that many family and friends, it means a lot.
When we started here 5 years ago, Gary's goal was always he wanted to win the World Percheron Congress, which we have done, and the Classic Series Championship. And we've been lucky enough to win the Classic Series twice. Gary passed in May of 2018. It's always a little bittersweet because knowing that he's not here to experience them with us, but also having the feeling that you've made him proud and he put his faith in us and we came through on our end. I think a lot of what Gary did and why he did enjoy the horses so much was
Sorry,
the
I'm
work
trying not
ethic.
to like get
And
emotional.
we're proud to represent Young Living because Gary had a very strong work ethic, and that is what really carried him to where he got to was
Oh, there's
motivation
Mary.
and the hard work, and that's to me is the backbone of the company.
Well, whoever's doing their marketing is doing a much better job. Can I just say this? Transplanting seedlings at St. Marie's?
We're up in.
What? Sorry, let me just go back for a second. Oh my God. Where's, is this me? Is this me? Okay. Here's the thing. They're using these stories to humanize Young Living and Gary Young. And I'm not saying that people cannot overcome decisions that they've made that they regret. But Gary never regretted, in my opinion, any of the decisions that caused harm to other people. So I view all of this as insidious marketing. This was posted 1 month ago. I know they recorded it back in 2021. I don't know why. Maybe they recorded it recently and I don't know. And maybe because they won something in 2021. So it's 2023 now. Here we go. We're going to watch another one. a reaction stream.
Hi, I'm Brittany Sparrow, and I have one of the best jobs at Young Living because I get to work day in and day out with our Percheron horse team at the Mona Farm. Today, I'm excited to take a few minutes to share
totally
with you
spelled
a
the name
little
wrong.
bit
Hold on,
about these
Percheron. Let me just fix that real quick because what just happened? Can I spell? I do not spell very well. Okay, let's go. Let me fix it. Percheron. Edit video. Oh, I did spell it right. I just spelled it wrong on my title. Percheron. Okay, let me just fix this in Canva real quick. Oh my god. Percheron. Forgotten R. So close. So close. So far, but oh my god. I'm not meaning this to be a clickbait. I just think it's interesting they have money to put towards this and they can't take care of their brand partners. So I just think it's interesting. Let me just download this real quick. Sorry guys. This is gonna screw it up. That's okay. Alright. Change. Alright, Percheron. And save. And save. Alright, we're back.
beautiful horses and why we have them at the farm. When Gary purchased the Mona farm, he had a vision that someday it would become a destination to which families from all over the world would come and have wonderful and meaningful experiences together.
Rutro, what's up? How are you?
For those who visited to see the aromatic crops, feel the earth, and have an opportunity to make a connection with animals. This idea of the farm being a place that families could gather and make these connections is evident in the previous names that Gary gave to the Mona farm, including Young Living Family Farm and Young Living Heritage Park. Because Gary grew up farming and logging with horses, he had an especially deep bond with them and knew that the Mona farm needed these amazing creatures. As the saying goes, there is something about the outside of a horse that is good for the inside of a man. Many years ago, when Gary and Mary went to the National Western Stock Show in Denver, Colorado, and watched the draft horse show, Gary fell in love with the majestic Percheron horses. Percherons have an elegant presence and a rugged musculature, and they exude both beauty and power. A little known fact is that the Percheron horse originated in France, just like the lavender that's grown at the Mona farm.
Oh my God, no way.
From the moment that Gary saw the Percheron horse team in Colorado, he began to have a dream that one day a Percheron team would represent Young Living in parades and draft horse shows across the country. To Gary, horses represent a simpler way of doing things, a way of going back to one's roots, and keeping horses at the Mona farm represents his commitment to providing authentic, old-fashioned essential oils, just the way Mother Nature intended them. Of course, if Young Living's Percherons are going to represent the best, they need to be the best. And Gary was never one to shy away
Hope
from
your
a
hands
challenge.
feel better. Feel free to lurk.
He set his sights high and had two specific goals for the Percheron team: win the Percheron Congress and the 6-Horse Hitch World Championship. These are the two most prestigious draft horse events in North America. Gary's dream came to fruition in the fall of 2018, but unfortunately, Gary was not there in person to see it. Earlier that year, his Percheron horses pulled the wagon that carried his casket to his final resting place.
Oh, this is sad.
But that was not the end of Gary's dream. It was still alive and shared by Mary, Jacob, and Joseph. In the fall of 2018, fueled with a sense of obligation to carry on, the Percheron team took the championship at the World Congress and dedicated the win in memory of Gary. After that emotional achievement, they springboarded into the next year and captured the 6-horse hitch World Championship.
Holy crap.
Although not here physically, we know that Gary's been along for every drive.
No, it's...
This past year, Jacob was able to witness the fulfillment of his father's second goal for the Percheron team. During the 6-horse hitch World Finals in 𝐔𝐒𝐄 Indiana, Jacob watched as the Young Living Percherons competed on 3 nights in front of 3 different judges. On the final night, no one cheered louder than Jacob when the spotlight turned towards the Young Living Percheron team and they were declared world champions. It was a feeling like no other, and all of us shared tears of joy. Gary was right that these horses would help start conversations and open doors to share about the power of essential oils.
Oh my God.
When people see such a massive animal that is as gentle as a kitten, they want to know more. We often find ourselves answering questions such as, what oils do you use on the horses? Do they have a favorite oil? And
you're not allowed to use some oils on horses in show. When you're showing them, lavender being one of them, it is, from what I understand, one of my friends does dressage, and, well, my friend, my father-in-law's new wife's daughter does dressage. But you're not allowed to, like, put oils on them during competition, so. I don't know why I'm emotional right now, but, like, it's just me being me.
The list goes on. If you are attending convention in person, we hope that when you visit the farm, that you will drop by and say hello and get up close and personal with these phenomenal athletes that weigh more than 2,000 pounds. Also, when you are here, be sure to take a wagon ride around the farm. If you are attending convention virtually, we hope that you will be able to visit the Mona farm in the future. The farm is generally open to visitors 6 days a week, but sometimes our horse teams are out on the road competing in shows across the United States as ambassadors for Young Living. The Percheron horse team serves as more than a visitor attraction. The horses at the Mona farm help share Young Living's story and Gary's dream. I feel blessed to be able to work so closely with these magnificent animals, and I hope that when you see the Percheron horses, that you take a moment to pause and admire the beauty of one of God's grand creations.
So this must be from last year, but they just posted it. So 2022 convention. Okay, let me go back. Young Living, this is from 4 years ago. This is a parade though, so it doesn't really matter. Young Living. This is from 3 years ago, so 2020. This is 9 years ago they've had the horses.
They're based out of Mona, Utah. Their perch and bear hitch travels from California to Indiana. Well,
This is the same team?
that's the hitch. They also have 2 breeding programs where they have 8 to 12 a year.
They're beautiful. That must be a different driver.
Pure essential oil. There are Young Living farms across the world where they cultivate, harvest, and distill right there and at their own facilities. Young Living was started in 1989 and has rapidly grown to become the leader in the most pure essential oils in the world. Come visit them at their stalls in the horse barns or find some of their distributors in the coverall vendor barns. Again, this hitch is owned by Young Living, Gary Young, in the arena. Beautiful turnout of Percher and mares right in here from Young Living.
This is it's expensive to keep horses, so Okay, slideshow. Yeah, it's a different team. They're different. Interesting. Boo Gary, but yay horses. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Clowntown. So they've had these horses for a long time. Let's see. We're not going to watch the 20-minute one. We watched this one. We just watched this one. Draft horse show at Young Living Farm, Utah, Percheron, Shire, Belgian, Clydesdale. Interesting.
Okay, this is going to sound a little nuts, but
I'm sorry, there's an ad. Skip it.
Come on out.
And our buddy, Mr. Josh Mitchell, doing the driving for the Express Ranches.
You know, I had to start this moment ago, and I mentioned it here off the microphone, but I want to share my thoughts with everybody else. I look at these 4 hitches.
Where the hell are the subtitles? Oh my God.
I would like to be one of the 4 hitches out back, just looking at these and thinking, man, that's what I've got to compete against. But you know what the cool part is these next 4 hitches are just as impressive. It is amazing competition, and I've asked for you to know what's on the book record. I think we get judged. And these things are so magnificent, they're so high quality that you folks that are in the bleachers today, I hope you truly understand the rarity of this and how lucky you are to have this.
From Canada, from British Columbia, Mr. Doug McGibbon doing the driving. His father Lawrence, his assistant.
Holy crap.
Belgian making their way in. They are going to with Brandon Moore doing the driving.
Lynn, is heavy cream bad instead of milk in your tea? Hey, Natasha. Have a good day at work. Mind the bugs in the bushes, Natasha.
We're going to close the gate. Everybody's moving. We'll keep moving at the truck, please.
I mean, I think it's just like, I mean, I don't know. I've never had anybody I know compete in this type of competition. I've seen it at rodeos before. I guess, I don't know what to call her, but we've seen it before because of seeing my husband's father's wife's daughter. I'm just trying to be careful because it's a touchy topic, but she does dressage. All right, this is boring as hell. Okay, we're gonna get yeeted because of the music. Percheron Thunder. Here we go, Young Living. Oh my gosh, the music. Jason Goodman drives the Young Living Essential Oils Percheron Draft Horse Exhibition Hitch. This was 3 years ago. This is 2020. This isn't the same guy, though. We're gonna get yeeted because of this music. Okay. This is just a montage. Good God. Those wagons are relatively expensive to build, or hitches or whatever. It's expensive to take care of horses. It's expensive to train them. Okay, that was boring. So why am I looking at this? The Young Living's taking time to market it. And... oh, here's the raindrop technique. Do y'all want to know what the raindrop technique is? We're just going on a little bit of a... this is 3 years ago. Young Living Percherons? Jason Goodman. Is that the same guy that was... oh, they've got a different driver now. Interesting. They won in 2018. And maybe in 2021, I'm not sure. This is 10 years ago. They've been in this for a while. Gary and Mary featured in Equestrian Nation. Oh my god, what's this?
In this episode of Equestrian Nation,
god.
You'll meet a man of the soil whose humble beginnings laid the groundwork and inspiration
Holy
for
shit.
greatness. And you'll see how horses played a big part in bringing about his worldwide
What
success.
is this? How did we get here? Oh my god. What is this music? We're gonna get booted.
Welcome to Equestrian Nation.
Oh my god. What is this intro? It's like Beastmaster. Holy, Beastmaster goes to the Wild West. I know I'm yelling, I'm sorry. What is this? What have we, you know, what am I even doing with my channel? Da da da.
Perhaps it's only
not
fitting
the
that our
violin.
story begins in the mountains of Idaho, near the Salmon River, where even so recently as a half-century ago, the land and the way of life remained
Your
practically
aspect ratio,
unspoiled.
for the love of God.
There was still a deep-set appreciation of simpler values, and for the family of Donald Gary Young, poverty made it necessary to live as people had 100 years before, with no modern conveniences and relying on horses to help with the work.
Gary
Do the
grew
horses
up
produce
as
the
a
fucking
young
oil?
boy in
I don't
Idaho,
know.
where they used horses in all of their life, both for transportation
What is
as
this?
well as for cultivation of the fields.
Sorry, I'll turn
so
the captions on.
horses are emblematic, I believe, in Gary's life of nature and God's way of providing
Kevin
resources to
Pace,
man.
he hasn't been there for
They're
a
beautiful
while.
animals.
We farmed with horses
Oh,
from the time
Gary,
I
what
was
do you
born
what?
until I left home at the age of 17 and went to Canada and homesteaded. And I've always had horses.
How did we find this?
We grew up in tremendous poverty, living in a cabin with a dirt roof and 30 by 30 with 5 children and the parents. It must have been something. No running water, no electricity. Life was harsh.
Mary, what are we watching?
Those early years of harsh living and hard work laid the foundation
You know,
for strong.
I should not have access to the internet. I will tell you that right now. Because, one, why did I decide, let's live stream. Let's live stream this nonsense. What happened? No one knows. Oops. I mean, I obviously know I'm the one doing this. Oh, here we go. Your aspect ratio for... That's fine. Here, I will say this. If you're going to be doing the same zoom in transition for every photo, make sure it starts at the widest part of your aspect ratio and then continue to zoom in so we don't see the bars on the side. Okay? Okay. Don't even resize on me right now. DeeCee, Why are you critiquing this when you can't even get your stream to work? You know, I just like throwing stones in my glass house. Here we go. Play.
Strong character and contributed greatly to Gary's serious work
Also, if you
ethic
didn't know, you can
and
move the captions
incredible
around
drive.
in
He always said
YouTube's.
to me, Mary, I looked at that old cabin we lived in, and I knew I didn't want to live that way. I was not going to live as an adult the way I did as a child.
So you're gonna scam the shit out of people?
With his wife Mary, Gary Young created an international company, Young Living Essential Oils, with farms all over the world.
France.
His enterprise employs about 1,400 people worldwide. Seeds planted early in life, his farming skills, living in the wilderness, and love of horses have all borne fruit in the life he has built today.
First and foremost, the farms were created to grow our products.
They didn't even
right?
crop
So
out
we
the
can sell
drone
them
footage.
and give these
Who's this
essential oils
dude?
to get them out
Travis
into the world.
Ogden?
And secondarily, he leverages the farms to try and introduce people that are living now in
What?
this modern.
We did go
crazy,
down a rabbit
busy
hole together,
world full of
Shadow. We did.
technology, to try
I
and
dragged us
introduce
down
them
here.
back to a simpler time. And so we invite people to come to our farms. We invite people to come and experience our harvests.
Here at the Young Living Family Farm in Mona, Utah, visitors can experience a day at the farm. It's a step back in time to a simpler life, but this farm is also a passport to the future, as it houses state-of-the-art distilleries for extracting and processing essential oils from a myriad of plants.
That's state-of-the-art?
It's all about a balanced life.
There's three things that a human needs for balance in life, and one is horses, two is plants, and three is dirt. And if they got those three elements...
Horses, plants, and dirt? What? Oh my god, this is 13 minutes long.
they can be balanced in life. And really meaning animals, plants, and dirt. But for me, it's horses.
You could say that Gary is a collector of all things equine. Many breeds
Why are
of
they
horses
riding those
live at the
little
farm,
horses?
And there's also a collection of wagons acquired over time when Gary and Mary indulge one of their favorite pastimes.
And every time we go to the auctions, he'd buy the old wagons. And he said, Mary, we're going to have wagons at the farm. We're going to take people back to the Old West. They're going to see what it used to be.
What have I done? Where have I brought the channel, viewers? What is happening? I'm revoking my internet privileges. How have I never seen this before? How? Oh my God, someone said, Gary, thank you. You are an amazing man of God. Thank you for bringing God and his creation to so many of us. It will be in every home in the world one day. What? I never expected to be here.
A visit to the farm
Yes,
is not
Ruh-roh.
only entertaining,
Yep.
but it also takes you back in history to experience what came before us.
Yes, Sky,
It
absolutely.
connects people to their heritage. And
This is the best. I can't even
feel
lurk
and have always
properly.
felt it's important for us to connect to our heritage and remember what it took to build this country. And horses played such an integral part of building our country and preserving our freedom. And our young people today do not know. And with the Western movies gone from the theaters and that, there's nothing that connects our young kids to it anymore.
What is happening? YouTube, I'm commenting on this, so don't boot me.
A grounding place for guests, a way of reminding themselves and teaching their children that real life can be so much richer than tapping away on your phone or passive participation.
I wanted to create something that would bring people out of the cement, out of the pavement, and expose them to God's creation.
You understand that dirt roads wash away and that cement and pavement have helped, like, create a relatively safer way to navigate it for large populations? Am I missing his point? I'm sure that I'm missing it. I think it's the music that's getting to me.
Really was of the farms, beyond growing the products, is also just to help introduce that simpler lifestyle to individuals.
I want to know what company he went to. Oh
Throughout
no!
the year, Young Living Family Farm is open to the public for certain events. But it is a working farm which produces plants to make essential oils.
For how many of
main
the
crop at this farm is lavender.
For how many of the brand partners?
Essential oils are the lifeblood of the plant.
As far back as
I
the
cannot
3rd
with this
century
music.
before Christ, and perhaps before that, aromatic resins have been cultivated and collected. Biblical references speak of them, and they are known in virtually every ancient culture.
I need Savannah Marie
Is it
to
any
look at
wonder
this.
that in our lives, where there is growing demand for organic foods, natural fibers and clothing, and thoughtful stewardship
just wanted to
of
be a
the world's
cowboy.
resources, that essential oils have an ever-increasing following? We reach for what is pure and
That was
good.
not last year.
We have the broadest, most comprehensive line of products, and all of our nutritional products, our personal care line, including
Oh, this is
shampoos,
older.
conditioners, toothpaste, skincare, all of those products incorporate essential oils.
That feel good? That feel good?
And so it all comes down to Gary's formula for a balanced life: dirt, plants, and horses. That's the philosophy that is passed on to Young Living distributors every year at the exciting convention. It's part education mixed with parties and entertainment. But there's
What
one
is
day
going
they all come to the
on?
farm, and everyone experiences the dirt, the plants, and the horses. And it's a memory they'll cherish forever.
What is this music going on right now? Oh my God.
When you have a love for something, there's only one thing that you really want to do with that, and you want to share it with everybody. And because I love horses so much, and I feel they're so important to us.
I'm trying to reach
wanna
over
see
to
it
Clown Town's
preserved.
message.
I want to see people feel it the way I do. And I know not everybody's going to, and that's okay. The horses changes people
I mean, I love horses.
in a way that I've never seen it happen with a dog or a cat or any other pet. But there's something about a horse that will bring out the best in people.
Not a slow motion of Gary riding a horse. What the? Oh my God. Not an outro. Don't even say it. There's more. That was a commercial break.
The Youngs have 2 sons, Joseph and
Oh,
Jacob.
this is when they were little.
It's easy to see they've embraced their dad's love of horses.
I've always just exposed it to them and let them gravitate to it. I've never talked them into it. I've never forced them. I never told them they had to. I never even told them it was a great idea. I wanted them to develop a love for it as I had.
Oh. We live up against the mountain, and so we have a lot of area where we can ride. So Gary's always has horses at the house, and sometimes he just goes and saddles up and just takes off for the mountain. That's where he's the happiest.
What is this montage happening right now?
It's a smart CEO who stays in tune with the gifts that brought him to his place in life. For Gary, it's a kind of spiritual connection to the land and the plants and the horses.
Someone's having to drive up and record them, and then stop, and then go to the next part, and then record them.
I get up there and I can just diffuse all the stress and the problems, and it's just me and my horse, or sometimes I'll saddle up and take my boys with me and we just ride.
The piano is making me cry in a bad way right now. Just like grating on my soul, and I grew up playing the piano. This is just an eye roll.
Is a man who loves nature. He loves things that are natural. He grew up in the mountains. He rode a horse from the time he could get on a horse, and it's just part of his life. And when he's in the mountains and he's with his horse, it's like he's at home.
Oh my God.
And so nature provides a picturesque think tank for his ideas. Ideas that have built and nurtured the company and touched so many lives.
I am so scared for Kira to see
at
this.
least half or more of my ideas when I'm
Oh no! Daisy, what's up, y'all?
It's
Daisy has an let me link everybody in the chat real quick. Hold on, Clown Town. I think this is Clown Town's. Daisy, let me see if I have yours in here. Who else is in here? I think Tanya's in here. Let me see. If I don't have Tanya, I should. I don't know why. We're gonna hope. Yep, Tanya's in there. Let me just double check why I'm gonna put Daisy in here. 1 second. Oh my God, not Young Living. YouTube. Daisy B. Nope. Oh, there we go, Daisy B. Let me put you in Nightbot real quick. Sorry. We're just professionals here as add a command. Daisy. Subscribe to Daisy's YouTube. Okay. I'm gonna put this. There we go. Submit. All right, here we go. Daisy. Yeah, Daisy's videos are awesome. The link should be working in the chat. Nightbot is under lockdown, so Nightbot will not get out of control. Oh no, Daisy. I'm sure it's fine. The music is definitely meant to make you sad. Oh, for sure.
One thing to dream up ideas, but so much more.
Who did I miss in the chat linking? Let me know.
Usable and positively affect the lives of thousands of people.
But he sees it all. He's a very visionary person, and when he gets an idea, as soon as he has the idea, he can see it completed. And the rest of it.
You mean like pretending to be a doctor? You mean like performing surgeries on people, but you're not a doctor, you're just helping out with the surgeries? You mean giving people essential oils intravenously? You mean like that? You mean like those kind of ideas that you just act on? Some ideas need to have guardrails. Like medical ideas. Like, I don't know, prescribing essential oils and not being a licensed professional? Maybe? Kira, we've fallen down a rabbit hole. It's awful here. Oh, Kira, let me see what you're, I think you're, I think I did Mombi. This is Mombi's website. Oh, I don't know why I'm yelling. I'm just excited. Here we go, Mombi. This is Mombi's website. She's an activist and she does a ton of deep dives and she has all the tea on Young Living.
Us are trying to figure out how to get started. He's a remarkable man. He has so many gifts, so many talents. And when he doesn't know what to do, he goes to the mountains. And when he comes back, he knows what to do.
Oh, not a flute. Don't even say it. Oh my God.
Einkorn is a
I'm
case
sorry,
in point,
Kira.
known
Much,
to be the original
much
grain
love
of
to
the
you.
Bible, first domesticated in Turkey in 7500 BC.
We've been watching the Percheron horses that Young Living has been paying for over 10 years now, and then we fell into this hole of a montage of Gary Young.
Einkorn is gaining in interest and popularity. Several years ago,
Not
Gary found
another-
the einkorn seeds,
Who's
began
filming
growing
this?
them on his farm in France, and now in the U.S.
Oh, is that it? This is a longer documentary.
Found the einkorn seeds, began growing them on his farm.
This is a longer documentary. Oh my God. Unfortunately, cut off at the end in the middle of a, oh, you didn't finish your sentence either, my guy. Okay. What? Okay. Let's go back. So Young Living has a world award. They've won the world championship for whatever it's called when you have the hitch behind you. Frisian show team exhibition at Young Living Mona Farm. Percheron Power at World Finals round 2. This is from 2 years ago. Equestrian Nation. Oh, here's part 1 and part 2. Do we want to finish it? Oh my God. Oh.
Here, amid the rugged beauty of central Utah, lies the most spectacular Americana event of them all. Welcome to part 2 of our TV coverage of the Young Living Draft Horse Show in Mona, Utah. The show features heavy draft horses from all over the country,
Oh my
competing
God.
for $90,000 in prize money. From the one-horse cart to the big hitches, there's excitement packed into every class. All this within acres and acres of fragrant herbs and sweet-smelling lavender fields.
I'm sorry, Kira. I'm sorry you're not doing well. I hope that you're going to be okay, and whatever you need, let us know. Much culty love for you, Kira. What is this music right now?
Our Part 2 competition begins with the Driving Obstacles Gambler's Choice class. They have 3 minutes to choose an obstacle and then try to get the most points within the time frame. Next up, the open 4-hitched class. Another win for Mark Messenger Memorial Hitch with Brian Coleman driving.
We changed some things up there again. We put a swing horse and a lead horse together, and they went really nice.
Oh my God, the piano. Oh,
You
this
can
is
pick
awful.
your favorite from the All Breeds driving competition.
Lynn, thank you so
coming up
much.
now.
You didn't have to do that. Thank you, though. Thank you. This is what makes piano get a bad rap.
Pam Bailey takes this one with her bay miniature horse. The ladies take center stage now with the ladies teen class.
This is so bad 90s
I like the ladies
music.
team to be just, again, the same criteria. You like a team working together as a unit. The two of them well matched is important. That team that's kind of still has that animation and action, but
Yes,
a team that's
exactly,
controllable for the
Clowntown.
lady to drive. Maybe
Oh, it's
more
awful.
your
It's
wheel
awful,
type
Sky.
team as
It's
opposed to your
awful
lead team
music.
for the ladies team.
I mean, Journey
winner is the
deserves better
Meadow
than this. This is like Journey's, you know, I don't know how to compare this, like the plagiarized version of Journey.
Belgians with Crystal Newborn driving.
It's the first time she had driven the team yesterday and did a fantastic job, obviously, and we're quite proud of her and quite proud of the horses.
I never really thought I'd get first, but I was going in there like, hey, we're having a pretty good drive. Horses are working together really well, and so placing's nice and winning's even better, so it was kind of nice.
Putting practical farm skills to the test, the All Breeds Feed Team Race starts now.
I have no idea what this is.
Driving the Halflingers, Joshua and Kelsey Harper win this class. It's colorful and fun to watch. The All Breeds costume class.
There could be 5 different people who judge that class and call it differently, you know. Actually, I think in that class I probably went to somebody that put more effort into their costume than some that didn't.
Winners of the costume class are the Harpers, Joshua Kelsey and Ariana Harper.
Someone edited this like this.
In between competition classes, Felix and Brenda Santana showed the rich tradition of Mexican history with horses, as the farm's Andalusian stallion, Romano, danced with Brenda in a Mexican folkloric dance.
We don't know.
Well, thank you, everybody. All of a sudden, the Oak Ridge boys are in the middle of Utah.
They've been award-winning country music stars for the last 50 years, and now they're in...
Which one for the link? On the screen? Or maybe Nightbot didn't. I'm not sure. Let me know. Oh, Link or Peter Pan. Okay, get what you're saying now. Sorry, I was thinking computer link, but Link as in got it. Okay, got it.
in the Country Music Hall of Fame. The Oak Ridge Boys are one of the stellar attractions at the Young Living Draft Horse Show. And they bring it all.
Oh my
Rock,
gosh.
Gospel, pop, and country.
Skip. Oh my god, we're never gonna get through this. We're just skipping. Oh my god.
The winner of the 6-horse hitch, Mark Messenger Memorial Hitch, driven by Brian Coleman.
This is boring as hell. We're watching something different.
The other breeds. And
okay.
So I think
Okay. Equestrian Nation. I'm packed with nature. Young Living's new eco-friendly shipping materials. Now, Young Living, why do we give a flippity flop about your shipping materials when you can't get stuff shipped to people on time? Sorry, pause. Oh my god. Higher quality, sturdier boxes, 100% recyclable. Isn't cardboard 100% recyclable?
Okay. I mean, I'm confused. I mean, I love sustainability. Maybe not for Young Living. But what?
I'm gonna get booted from this music. Oh my god. Oh jeez. They've had this for years. They've had those pillows. Sent with love. The puns are unmatched right now. Oh my god. Young Living is breaking out enhanced eco-friendly shipping boxes, tubes, and bags delivered right to your door. I mean, weren't they delivered right to your door before? These higher quality corrugated boxes provide sturdy protection so your essentials arrive safe and sound. They're also made from recycled and sustainably forested materials. Are 100% recyclable. Isn't 100% supposed to be hyphenated? And comply with responsible sourcing standards. It's all part of our commitment to minimize waste while delivering the highest quality products and packaging to our customers and brand partners. Oh, I just feel warm and fuzzy. That's not how my delivery person delivers boxes. Oh my god. What? Oh, the gold retreat. We've already seen this. Oh, look. Hey, Savannah. What's great? I'm in an incognito tab right now, so she even shows up when we're searching for Percheron, which is very interesting. Okay, Young Living. I know I said we were going to look at the Raindrop. Where's... okay. 2 years ago, 238,000 views. Oh, this is 40 minutes long? This one's an hour long. We're going to have to react to this later. 562,000 views? Where's the Spark Notes? Raindrop kit is so expensive. I know I'm missing the chat. What is this? Why can't we read any of this? Raindrop technique presented by D. Gary Young.
Dental health and restoration will never be the same in 2023.
An ad.
This never-before-seen...
Raindrop and we're out of focus. Raindrop technique is not intended to treat. You know why it's out of focus? Because you made your video at a certain size and tried to scale it up to whatever we're looking at it in right now. Oh, it's 360. Never mind. It's just low quality. Okay. We're not gonna... Raindrop technique is not intended to treat, cure, or prevent any disease, even though it is advertised as all of those things. In cases where inflammation may be present, exercise extreme caution in the application of essential oils to the skin. No shit, Sherlock. If you intend to offer the Raindrop technique as a service, please be advised that some states require that you be a licensed massage therapist, esthetician, or chiropractor prior to offering any service where physical touch is involved, and cosmetology. So if you are in a multi-level marketing company where they're telling you how to do stuff on the face or the hair, you can't touch them. Please check the regulations for your jurisdiction. I appreciate the warnings. Oh my god, did we just bastardize this? Why is it crooked?
Raindrop technique incorporates calming, energizing, and soothing essential oils with traditional massage practices.
Is this D. Gary Young on stage?
When Raindrop technique is performed correctly, application of the pure Young Living therapeutic grade essential oils contained in the Raindrop technique kit result. And now, we present this demonstration of the Raindrop technique from its developer, the founder of Young Living Essential Oils, D.
Bye,
Gary
Tanya.
Young, ND.
You know, we're here to teach and educate.
Do not even tell me that it's D. Gary Young in a white coat. Don't even tell me. Are you? I'd say, are you kidding? But I'm looking at him in a white coat right now, and Kat and I have read that he was moonlighting as a doctor in the transcripts. When was this made?
And folks, this is the thing too that you can share with others at home. Yes, you can buy the Raindrop video and you can watch it in your home, but you're not going to learn all the deviations that we do on that video. That's what makes coming to class so special for you.
D. Gary Young, what is going on right now?
Okay. All right.
Yay! One clap.
Okay. So, check hands. Make sure your client is comfortable and participating in their own healing by putting their hands up on their hips.
What?
Grab the ankle.
Stop it right now. Make sure that they're participating in their own healing by putting their hands on their hips. Participating in their own... Bye, Clown Town. Oh my god. We may just have to react to this at a later date because I don't think I'm going to be able to. This is a whole hour, so I'm going to have to react to this maybe at a later date. Let's go back to the horses. See, it still remembers it. How do I clear the cache? Settings? No. I'll have to try it again. See, now we're contaminated. We're definitely contaminated. Young, living. I want to see a Zoom call. Let's see, filters. This week. 13 hours ago. 11 vitality. Diamond Retreat 2022. Oh my gosh, another song. Why do they repost this? I thought we've already seen this. Oh, a backpack. Who do I know anyone? Do I know anyone here? Oh, Jacob. I'm looking to see if I recognize anyone. Oh my gosh, they have their own name and lights. I'm muting it because of the music. Here, take a picture of me smelling this. Diamond Retreat. I don't recognize anyone yet. Oh, Ben Riley. I should probably just pause it. There are not a lot of people on that Diamond Retreat. Not a ton. Young Living celebrates International Women's Day. No.
Met in '92, and he offered me a job as his, I don't know, head of marketing. He wanted me to come and take over marketing. And I said, Gary, look, I don't want a job. I have my own life. I have my own business. I'm financially independent, but I will help you. And what I saw was this little fledgling business that didn't really have a lot of direction, but had this brilliant man who was out there trying to take what he knew belonged to the world, but he didn't have any support behind him. And the more I got involved,
he had a sign on his desk that said genius.
Because he couldn't do it all. So I was all about, how can we make this better? How can we make this work? What can we do? And he asks me again if I would like to invest in Young Living. So I wrote Gary this letter. I told him that I couldn't see putting my money into an organization or into a business that seemed like it was a sinking ship. And I gave him a solution. He always said, if you come to me with a problem, you have to come with a solution as well. So I gave him all the reasons why I wouldn't do it, why I didn't think it was wise to put my money into his company. But my solution was that he and I start a business together, clean, no problems, no debt, no outside influence, just Gary and me. So when Gary and I started Young Living, I had the extra money that we needed, and it was a great blessing. Gary
You
and I
got
were
together
both
with her for
grateful,
her
and
money?
He didn't want me to use my money, and I said, look, we need it for Young Living. Young Living's going to be great, and it'll come back tenfold. And it did. Can anybody do that? Yes, anyone can do that. Is there an opportunity? For anyone who wants it. You just have to take that initial step. Think of all the women in your life who are important to you.
Oh, hell
Your
no,
family
Mary
members,
Young.
Your friends, people around you, people you work with. How exciting would it be for them to have you come and
Good night,
say,
Christina.
I hope you're having a great day.
Uh-oh.
Give them a hug.
Nightbot did.
Say you're special
I'm
to
sorry.
me. I'm so glad I know you.
Night, Christina.
Let's make it a great
Sorry, Nightbot's being
International
unruly.
Women's Day for the women who are important to you and for maybe those who you don't know. Just put those words into action. Put that energy out there and let's uplift and make others happy.
Are you kidding me, Mary Young? Gary was an amazing man. Bless him for creating this wonderful company. Grateful that Mary carried on his dream. You mean financially started his dream because he didn't have money to start his business? Are we going down a rabbit trail? Oh my God. We've got questions. We've got a lot of questions. How often does she see people achieve? I mean, as long as she has people at the top as Royal Crown Diamonds, and then those people keep their downlines in check, she is kind of winning. I don't think she's winning as much as she used to. I wonder how many horses they still have at this point. So they just posted those horse videos a month ago. So I think they still have them. Let's look. Young Living Percheron 2023. Maybe they don't still have them, but I thought they did. Let me just go to Google real quick. Because I don't know how to get my thing off of Bing. Young Living Percheron Team 2023. So Fall Festival and Draft Horse Show. They have not updated this since 2022. Surprise, surprise. Why have they not updated this? This is 2017. Oh, 1 day ago. So they still have them. Young Living Percherons started their 2023 winter season with a bang in the Thunder on the Prairie Draft Horse Show in Grand Island, Nebraska, the National Western Stock Show in Denver, Colorado, and the Queen Creek Draft Horse Classic in Queen Creek, Arizona. After weeks of tough competition in 3 shows, our Percherons won against 16 teams and took home 5 first-place prizes and 2 second-place prizes. Why am I reading this when you can't see the screen? I don't know. Is this it? Look, this is from a day ago. Why am I... So they still have them. Let me go over here. Wait for my screenshot to populate. Drag it. See? This is from 1 day ago. So they're still putting out tons of money. Which that's... I don't know how I feel about this. Like, it's just odd. They're saying that they're bleeding money. They're running out of money, and then they're paying for their... I'm guessing they're paying $100,000 to travel around. I think you only win like $20,000 at the bigger shows. And it takes well and above that to take care of horses. This many world-class horses, and the maintenance, and paying someone a living wage, and all this stuff. This whole page is all their horses. I'll put it in the live chat. Paste. That's their Facebook page. Yeah, May through October, I think. Yeah, they just won a bunch of shows. They won 5 first place and 2 second place, and this was recently. They're very pretty horses. Yeah, they post all the time. So whoever's running their page, they're posting all the time. Yep. Yeah, they have 2 18-wheelers. They have some type of commercial transportation for the horses, and then they have an 18-wheeler trailer for all their wagons and stuff. My clock is wrong. Wait, which clock? Huh? Oh, Jennifer. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I think I'm gonna have to crash because I'm finally getting tired and I have a big day of work tomorrow. And oh my God, total tangent. Totally forgot my cousin who drive up to visit us brought me a caramel sundae and it's still in the freezer. Dave, go eat that. That sounds incredible. I wish I had that in my freezer. Yeah, that's just interesting. It's interesting to see like the expenditure. And again, I love horses. I'm not saying like don't do this. I just don't know how they're... Oh, one of them just had a foal in January. I don't know. It's just interesting to hear them say that they're bleeding money and then they are... I don't know how good of a marketing thing this is other than that they actually have a world-class team. They have a world-class driver and world-class horses, which are expensive as hell. Let's see. How much does it cost? What is this called? How much does it cost to compete with a hitch and 8 Percherons? Now, I'm trying to see. Trailer hitch install. No, that's not what I need. How much does taking care of a Percheron cost? Microsoft Bing, you are just letting me down. Google. Percherons range from $1,000 to $10,000. The price varies based on the horse's age, level of training, and pedigree. So let's guess that 8 horses that Young Living has to initially buy them or whatever, $10,000 a piece. So $80,000. Not recurring, but we'll just say they're upfront that. Estimate your average horse cost by state. They're in Utah. $9,432 average annual cost. So $9,000 times 8, $72,000 a year just for the horses to take care of them. That's not travel. That's just vet bills and feeding and regular shoeing and stuff like that. That's not, I'm guessing, the additional level of care they're getting for competing. Which, for $1 billion company, is that really a drop in the bucket? I don't think so. I know, it feels like old times. Yeah, racing horses are hella expensive. I'm gonna have to look in to see how much these Percherons cost. Y'all, have a safe night or day or whenever you're watching this live chat. You've been incredible. I'm sorry I missed some of your comments. Replay crew, if you watch this, thank you so much. If you've made it to the end of this video, I would love for you to actually like the video. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, you can leave me a nasty comment in the comment section. So thank you again. I will catch you on the next live stream. Is my outro gonna work? Oh, come on. Is this it? Nope. Wow. Why is my life like this? Internet, new scene. Gosh darn it. Can I just add a video here at this time? What is happening? Okay, here it is. Found it. Found it. Cancel.